They tried to trademark what? Welcome back to Pixel People. I'm Chris, and today is going to be a bit of a different situation. I'm going to be doing a rant on the recent happenings with YouTube's monetization, the Fine Brothers, and just fair use in general. Now, I actually did record a rant on the Fine Brothers previously, but I decided to scrap the video because of the fact that they backtracked on their statements with React World. They're getting rid of the React trademarks that they filed, and basically everything else. You know, there's a lot of problems with YouTube, and monetization is a huge issue from what I understand, because there's a lot of copyright flags and there's a lot of flagging going on in a lot of videos as of late, which is causing channels to go down. It's causing videos to be removed for no real given reason, because the videos I've seen that are in question are under fair use. So let's say this. I were to do a review on something like, I don't know, like Smash Brothers, for example. That would be technically under fair use, no matter how you look at it. So I know Nintendo has their really, really bad YouTube system, but at the same time, it doesn't matter if I'm not part of their affiliate program. What matters is that I'm doing it because I'm doing it. I'm not trying to make money off the videos. I'm not trying to do anything else. I'm just using the footage that I recorded to, well, just make a point or just review something. There's nothing wrong with that. It's under fair use. Everybody has the freaking ability to do this. So the problem lies with certain other things, like movie companies are a bit more uptight about this. And speaking of which, Channel Awesome, whether you're a fan of their work or not, they do what they do, and they got a copyright strike from Studio Ghibli. And because of this copyright strike, even though it was one strike, their monetization was gone for 3 weeks. So that's 3 weeks of unpaid work for anybody who was there. And whether you think that's justified or not, that's not the topic of discussion. The point here is that there are people working, and these are people trying to make a living, and the moment you take away the income, that's a huge problem, because they have their own things to do. 3 weeks? Imagine not being able to work for 3 weeks and you have to pay rent or something. Could you imagine the hell you'd have to go through to get that money if you just couldn't do anything for 3 weeks? That's terrible. Nobody should deserve to go through that shit. It's not right. And now you have other things like the Fine Brothers, where they're trying to abuse the trademark system by getting general awards and bullying a bunch of people who do something similar because of the fact they're doing something similar. It's like they didn't invent reaction videos. We've seen this on TV countless times with stuff like AFV and Tosh.0 or whatever. We've seen it enough where we can say that people just do it. There's nothing wrong with reacting with something, because that's basic human nature. And the moment you try to trademark a general word, that's a problem. If they called it Fine Brothers React, that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. But the moment you try to trademark a general, very, very generic word, React, that's where a problem lies. And then they're trying to trademark general terms like teens react and adults react, whatever. That's abusing a broken system. Again, if they just had their studio tagline and then followed with it, then it's not a problem. I could live with that. Everybody could live with that. If that's what they wanted, if that's what they did, their entire controversy that they had for the past couple days would not have existed in the first place. But no, they tried to do this so they can get rid of the competition, and that's sad. That should not have been a thing whatsoever, and it's just too bad that it really bit them in the ass, because sometimes they do put out decent content. I unsubscribed from them because of the fact that they were trying to abuse the copyright system and they were making people suffer because of it. And that's just not cool, man. Like, I don't know what else to say. Like, it's just not the right thing to do. And their entire React World thing that they were trying to pull off was even worse. Like, it's a scary thing to think about that. I can see what they were trying to do, but the way they're going about it was just the wrong way of doing it. And if they revamp the system like they say they're going to, and they make it more accessible and they give more benefits to the people doing stuff in their network, that's fine, but they were really giving the people nothing. And that's a problem in itself. I don't understand how people think that it's an okay thing for them to do this when really it's just not. And we now have all these issues with YouTube going on where, like I said, we're seeing channels go down, like I Hate Everything. We had some copyright strikes on like people like How to Basic and whatever. It was just getting insane. There was no freaking point. And this tells me something. Guys, if the guys at Google are even bothering to listen to this, I gotta say, why isn't somebody, like a human, taking care of the major channel issues? Don't have a freaking computer do it. If there's major channels, you best damn be sure that there's a representative handling this that's a person and dealing with this instead of your algorithm, because it just doesn't work anymore. And it's very clear that it doesn't benefit anybody. We want YouTube to be a place where we can upload stuff. And it's bad enough that the name YouTube is not even relevant anymore. Think about it. YouTube in itself is a relevant site, no doubt about it. But the meaning, the significance of the word YouTube is nothing now. YouTube, its original tagline was broadcast yourself. And I thought that was a cool concept. And I made videos way back when, and now we're doing it again because we like doing it. It's fun. But the entire thing of broadcast yourself, not only is that gone from the tagline, and there's no tagline now, it's not even about you or me anymore. It's about all these corporations and people trying to make cash on this site. And it's just too bad, because this used to be a place about just making what you want because you like doing it. We're doing it because we have the passion. We love talking. We love, we like talking about what we talk about to you guys. And we like just discussing in general. I don't see anything wrong with that, but it just turned into something completely different. It's just too bad, but I guess you can't really help that now, can you? That being said, I want to ask what you guys think of the entire Fine Bro situation. Do you think that they deserve what they got, or do you think there was another side to this coin? Do you think YouTube's algorithm should change, or do you think it's fine the way it is? Do you miss the days in YouTube where it was more about the content instead of the corporations? Until then, I'm Chris from the Pixel People. You guys take care. Have a good day.